Hi guys and girls, and welcome to another episode of Kook Shed, where we share surf tips and techniques and some hopefully helpful reviews that are going to help you out, help you with your equipment and gear, and hopefully get you out there catching more waves and having more fun. Today is just a quick one. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this natural zinc called surf mud. Camera hopefully picks it up there for you to have a look at there. Now, in the past I used to use just whatever zinc I could get my hands on. I'd just grab a tube from the chemist or a supermarket or something. But since I found surf mud, I've stuck with it. I've found that it's really good. It is made by surfers for surfers. They've designed it with a certain idea in mind, and that is to not only work but stay on for a long time, and it also is made more ethically than a lot of other zincs and sunscreens. A lot of sunscreens and zincs are made with some pretty heavy chemicals, pretty harsh, and some say toxic or potentially very harmful chemicals. So the surf mud is made without those chemicals. Mainly the base for this is was beeswax, lanolin, I think it was, and coconut water. They were the main sort of ingredients. There's a natural zinc in there too. They've used Australian clay for the pigment, for the colouring. It's an Australian made product. And yeah, so it's been designed to be naturally made to not only not harm the wearer but also the ocean. It's at least 2 or more places in the world that have banned the use of some sunscreens in their waterways, because these sunscreens and zincs can get into the waterways and harm coral reefs and marine life. So these guys have made not only zinc that's friendly to us but also friendly to the environment that we enjoy surfing in. So I think it's a good thing. The less damage we can do on the planet, the better. And if it happens to be a good product at the same time, well, everyone wins. So it comes in a tin, 45 gram tin, and it lasts ages. Like, I've had a tin for over a year, maybe nearly 2 years, and I'm only just getting to nearly finishing it now. And I surf, try and surf every day, and I put zinc on every time I go in the water. So that's testament to how long it lasts. A little bit goes a long way. You see there's standard, people putting zinc on the nose and the cheeks, but you can put it all over your face. It's what they call it, a covering cream. It is natural zinc, but yeah, they call it a covering cream. So yeah, you chuck it all over your face. It's really strong. Like, it can work well in tropical water. Some zincs don't work so well in really warm water. So this will last a long time in really strong light conditions. I use it in winter. I use it every time I go out for a surf. So in the middle of winter I'll use it. So one thing I've found, the tin, if it's cold, the zinc will be quite cold, and it can be hard to spread, to put on. It's no different than any other zinc. It's because it's a thicker texture. If it's cold, it'll be harder to apply. So I recommend, if you can help it, not leaving it in the car if it's going to be cold overnight. Where I live, it can get quite cold in winter. If you live in a warmer climate, well, you shouldn't have any dramas. That's the only thing I've found. It can be, because it's in a little tin. This is not the one I've nearly emptied, by the way. This is a backup. I liked it so much I got a few. So yeah, so it can be really hard to sort of get some out of that cake to spread when it's, you know, first thing in the morning, really early in the morning. Another thing is you don't want to get sand in the thread of that of the tin, because if you get sand in there of the thread, it can get a little bit stuck. I've found sometimes when I'm in a hurry to get in the water and there's a bit of sand or whatever, it can sort of clam up. It can sort of, yeah, get a bit tight and hard to open. It might just seem that way because I want to get out in the water or whatever. But now I keep it in my little zinc and wax pocket, which is attached to my surf bucket, which is in another episode of Kook Shed. You can check that one out. So that's not really a problem for me anymore. So apart from those two minor, very minor downsides, if you can call them that, it's great. I can't see myself stopping using it. It can seem a little pricey to buy, but like I said, it lasts a long time. Because you're not squirting it out of a tube, you don't really seem to waste much of it. You only sort of scrape up what you need out of the tin. But yeah, I just can't fault it really. They've brought out a new one. They've brought out a sunscreen as well. I haven't tried that one because I just prefer the zinc. But yeah, that one will have the same idea behind it, as in non-toxic to humans and not harmful to the oceans as well. So I really like the idea behind these products. I really like that they've thought about what they're going to produce, and they've created a quality product. It is made in Australia. I'm from Australia, so I think it's great to support a local company. And it's made by surfers who know about the demands that are put on a zinc that we need to last for, you know, hours in the water, and one that we might, you know, rub off or whatever. And yeah, so if it doesn't last as long as you need it, just go in and reapply it. It's that easy. I've heard some people complain that it will stain your clothes, stuff like that, but what zinc doesn't. So yeah, just be careful if you've still got some on your face and you're putting your shirt on or whatever. Just, yeah, be careful. Like, most zinc is going to stain clothes. So some people might have an issue with the colour on their face, but me, I think it's great. Yeah, I haven't had any problem. Some people say, oh, it looks like you've got a lot of foundation on your face. I'm like, you're going for a surf, you know. I've seen people out there with fluoro yellow zinc on their face. So there's purely superficial problems. It's a great product, it's well made, it's good for the environment, it's good for you. So yeah, I highly recommend checking out Surf Mud. Okay, that's it for today. If you found this helpful, hit like. If you've got questions, leave a comment. I might leave a link to the Surf Mud site in the comments or in the description. Yeah, if you want to see more reviews like this, or join us for other tips and techniques and things like that, just hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Kook Shed. Thanks for dropping in. Cheers.